The job market is brutal right now, especially for women over 50. But what if I told you there are 21 revenue streams you can start this week that actually gets easier with age? Need a little extra income? Or looking to double down and make something more in your third act? I've researched everything from dividend investing to experience hosting, and I'm counting down from 21 to the most powerful one at number 1. That last one, it's something you probably use every day, but never thought you could make serious money with. I'm saving it for the last because once you see what it can do, you'll understand why this changes everything. I'm Ronnie from Third Act Society. After spending 25 years in information technology, that's right, I've been in technology industry since before Y2K, and watching hundreds of women over 50 navigate this economy, I've discovered something important. The revenue streams that work for 25-year-olds don't work for us. But here's the wide open secret. We have advantages they cannot replicate. We have established credibility, decades of expertise, and networks they're still building. The key is knowing which opportunities actually leverages these advantages instead of fighting against them. I've organized these 21 revenue streams by categories, and I'll give you income potential and where to start for each one. But remember, I'm saving the most powerful for number 1. And it's going to surprise you. Category 1, experience and expertise monetization. At number 21 is Eco Consulting, aka Environmental Consulting. Revenue potential $500 to $2,000 per month. Help homes and businesses go green. Your life experience with managing households and understanding real costs gives you credibility that young environmental consultants lack. Income potential $50 to $200 per hour consulting. Getting started? Create a simple audit checklist. Start with your neighbors. Why this works for 50 plus? You understand practical implementation versus idealistic theory. Number 20, personal chef and meal planning services. Revenue potential $800 to $3,000 per month. You're not just cooking, you're solving that what's for dinner crisis for busy families. Your decades of meal planning experience is pure gold. My friend Abby can teach a masterclass on meal planning, especially for healthy eating and weight loss. Drop a comment in the chat if you'd like to connect with Abby. Income potential $25 to $75 an hour for meal planning, $40 to $100 per hour for cooking. Getting started? Offer weekly meal planning to working parents in your network. Why it works for 50 plus? You solved the family dinner puzzle for years. At number 19, fitness coaching for your demographics. Revenue potential $600 to $2,500 per month. Forget competing with 22-year-old trainers. Coach women dealing with perimenopause, joint issues, and realistic fitness goals. Income potential $30 to $80 an hour for personal training, $15 to $30 per person for group classes. Getting started? Volunteer at the senior centers. Start with friends. Why it works for 50 plus? You understand the real challenges of staying fit after 50. At number 18 is personal styling and image consulting. Revenue potential $700 to $2,200 per month. Help women your age dress for confidence. You understand professional wardrobes, body changes, and age-appropriate style. Let's be honest. Some of our body parts have lost the battle to gravity. Hello? You have first-hand knowledge of what that feels like. And it's that knowledge that sets you apart. Income potential $75 to $150 an hour for consultations, $200 to $500 for closet overhauls. Getting started? Offer virtual styling sessions via Zoom. I've worked with a woman that did just that. Platform, stylebee.ca for training, build portfolio with friends. At number 17 is freelance consulting in your former career. Revenue potential, $1,000 to $5,000 per month. This is where your decades of experience pay off. Companies will pay premium rates for someone who's been there, done that. Income potential, $75 to $200 per month, depending on your expertise. Getting started? Reach out to former colleagues. Join industry association. Platform, clarity.fm, LinkedIn, direct outreach. The complete resource guide has direct links to every platform I'm mentioning, plus step-by-step setup instruction. Download it below because you want these links when I get to number 1. Category 2 is your creative and content leverage. Here are the 5 revenue streams. At number 16, write and self-publish ebooks. Revenue potential, $300 to $1,500 per month. Your life experience is the content. Write about career transitions, parenting adult children, or your professional expertise. Income potential, $2 to $10 per book. Aim for 5 to 10 books, generating $300 to $1,500 per month. Getting started? Amazon KDP, the Kindle Direct Publishing, is a great place to start with the most eyeballs. There are others. Why this works for 50 plus? You have stories and wisdom worth paying for. At number 15, YouTube channel, life skills and wisdom. Revenue potential, $400 to $2,000 per month. Teach what you know. Home organization, career advice, life transitions. There is an audience hungry for real-world wisdom. That is exactly what I'm doing right now. Taking a dose of my own medicine. Income potential, $1 to $5 per 1,000 views, plus sponsorship. Getting started? Start with your smartphone. Focus on helping people solve problems. I'm on my smartphone right now. I have proper lighting, but you can start with simple window light. Here is the trick from my photography days. Turn your face into the light. There, your smartphone on a tripod. A simple window light as your light source. The world is waiting for your voice. Step up. Why it works for 50 plus? Authenticity beats production value. At number 14, newsletter blog monetization. Revenue potential, $5,000 to $3,000 per month. Share your expertise through Substack or a blog. Your established perspective is what people pay for. Income potential, $5 to $50 per month per subscriber for paid newsletters. Getting started? Substack.com. Write about what you know. You have decades of experience. Stop asking for permission to be visible. Why this works for 50 plus? People trust experience over enthusiasm. At number 13, stock photography with your smartphone. Revenue potential, $200 to $800 per month. There goes your smartphone again. Capture authentic moments of real life. Your photos of actual families, real workspaces, and genuine emotions sell better than stage shots. Income potential, 25 cents to $5 per download. Steady income with volume. Platforms, Shutterstock, Getty Images, Adobe Stock. Why it works for 50 plus? You understand what real life looks like. At number 12, voiceover artists. Revenue potential, $600 to $2,500 per month. Your mature voice is perfect for audiobooks, meditation apps, and corporate training. Warm, trustworthy voices are in demand. Income potential, $200 to $500 per finished hour of audio. Getting started? Voices.com, Fiverr, Voice123. Why it works for 50 plus? Clients want authoritative, trustworthy voices. And category 3, digital product and passive income. At number 11, License your creative works. Revenue potential, $400 to $2,000 per month. Turn your art, your photography, or writing into ongoing royalties. Create once and repeatedly. Income potential, 5 to 15% royalty on licensed works. Getting started? Submit to stock agencies, licensing companies. Why it works for 50 plus? Your creative work has depth that comes with experience. At number 10, sell digital downloads. Revenue potential, $300 to $1,200 per month. Create planners, checklists, templates based on systems you've developed over decades. Have you ever purchased one of those ruled journals? Yes, those ones with a fancy cover but ruled pages inside? Yep, those ones. You can create the same. Income potential, $5 to $50 per download. Scale with multiple products. Platforms, Etsy, Gumroad, your own website. Why it works for 50 plus? You've created systems that actually work. At number 9, affiliate marketing in your expertise area. Revenue potential, $400 to $2,000 per month. Recommend product you actually use and believe in. Your endorsement carries weight because of your established credibility. Income potential, 3 to 10% commission on sales you generate. Getting started? Amazon Associates, brands in your niche. Why it works for 50 plus? People trust recommendations from experienced users. At number 8, dividend investing. Revenue potential, $300 to $1,500 per month. Let your money work for you. Focus on established companies paying consistent dividends. Income potential, 2 to 6% annual yield on invested capital. Getting started? Dividend-focused ETFs, established blue-chip stocks. Platform, Fidelity, Vanguard, and Schwab. Why it works for 50 plus? You understand the value of steady, reliable income. For most of us, this is our wealth preservation years. You understand this better than any 25-year-old in the income generation years. At number 7, rent out your asset. Revenue potential, $200 to $1,000 per month. That expensive camera you purchased for your last bucket list trip that's now gathering dust? Your RV sitting in the driveway? Turn idle assets into income streams. Income potential varies by assets. Cameras, $500 to $200 per day versus $100 to $300 for RVs. Platform, ShareGrid for camera gear, RV Share, Turos for cars. Why it works for 50 plus? You've accumulated assets over time. We're getting close to that number 1 revenue stream that changes everything. Make sure you download the complete guide because when I reveal number 1, you want all the other resources as backup income streams. In category 4 are service-based with unique twists. At number 6, neighborhood tours and experience hosting. Revenue potential, $500 to $1,800 per month. You know your city's hidden gems. Create a unique local experience for tourists and newcomers. Income potential, $25 to $75 per person per experience. Platform, Airbnb experiences, local tourism boards. Why it works for 50 plus? You have decades of local experience and connections. Generate income from your knowledge on your own terms. Conduct tours based on your schedule. Number 5, virtual assistant for your demographic. Revenue potential, $800 to $2,500. Don't compete with all VAs. Specialize in helping other women 50 plus with tech challenges, organization, and life transition. Income potential, $15 to $40 per hour. Higher rates for specialized services. Getting started? Network with other women your age. Offer tech help. Why it works for 50 plus? You understand the specific challenges this demographic faces. They do not text at 50 words per minute. They pick at the keys one at a time. You are more patient than a 25-year-old teaching a 65-year-old. There is a niche market for you. At number 4, online tutoring in your expertise. Revenue potential, $600 to $2,200 per month. Forget teaching basic subjects. Teach workplace skills, professional development, or life skills that took you decades to master. Income potential, $25 to $75 an hour for your specialized knowledge. Platforms, Wazant, Preply. Create your own courses. Why it works for 50 plus? You're teaching wisdom, not just information. Number 3, real estate investment, specifically investment trusts. Revenue potential $400 to $1,200 per month. Real estate without the hassle, not just in real estate, but invest in real estate investment trust for steady monthly income. Income potential, 3 to 8% annual yields distributed monthly. Getting started? REITs through any brokerage account. Why it works for 50 plus? You understand real estate value and want steady income without management. Number 2, dropshipping business. Revenue potential, $800 to $3,000 per month. Sell products online without inventory. Your understanding of what people actually need gives you an edge over young entrepreneurs guessing at trends. Income potential, 10 to 30% profit margin on sales. Platforms, Shopify Plus, Printful, or Amazon FBA. Why it works for 50 plus? You know what products solve real problems versus trendy junk. And at number 1, the revenue stream that changes everything. Here is the number 1, and this is why I saved it for last. It's something you use every day, something that's revolutionizing how work gets done. But for most people over 50 think it's too technical for them. I'm talking about artificial intelligence, specifically using AI to enhance every single revenue stream I just mentioned. Here's what most people don't understand. AI isn't replacing human expertise, it's amplifying it. And women with decades of experience have the perfect combination. The wisdom to know what good output looks like, and the expertise to guide AI toward useful results. While everyone else is worried about AI taking jobs, smart women over 50 are using it to create content faster than ever before, generate multiple income streams simultaneously, compete with people half their age on speed while maintaining the quality advantage, turn their experience into scalable digital products. The women who learn to use AI tools in 2025 are going to have opportunities that didn't even exist last year. The women who think it's too technical are going to watch those opportunities pass them by. You don't need to become a programmer. You just need someone who speaks both tech and human to show you exactly how to use these tools safely and profitably. So, there are your 21 revenue streams, from dividend investing at number 21 to AI amplification at number 1. But here's what I want you to understand. You don't need all 21. It will overwhelm you. You need to pick 2 to 3 that matches your skills and interests, and then use number 1, AI, to amplify everything you do. The complete revenue stream resource guide below has direct links to every platform I mentioned, pricing guide for each service, and step-by-step instruction to get started this week. But here's what the guide cannot give you: the confidence that comes from knowing someone has your back when you get stuck. That's why I created our Third Act Society community, so you never have to figure this out alone. For $9 a month, you get access to women who are actively using AI to build income streams, weekly new prompts and strategies, and access to me when you need help. Which woman are you going to be in 2025? The one who lets AI opportunities pass by because they seem too technical? Or the one who learned to use the most powerful business tool of our lifetime? The choice is yours, but the opportunities won't wait. AI is evolving fast, and the woman who starts now will have advantages that get harder to replicate every month. Join us, download the guide, and let's build something amazing together. In the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use AI to enhance any of these revenue streams. Specific tools, exact prompts, and real examples of women making serious money by combining their experience with artificial intelligence. Which revenue stream matches your expertise? Share it in the comment. I read every single one and often reply with specific suggestions for getting started. The job market might be tough for women over 50, but that doesn't mean we're out of options. We just need to play to our strength instead of competing on someone else's terms.